This September eclipse will shake two big areas of life for all of us, and the changes can keep unfolding for months. I'm going to walk you through what is happening, why these turning points are feeling so sudden, and how can you use this energy instead of being swept away by it. So, what is Rahu Ketu? Think of it as your life journey where you have to learn some lessons and at the same time to let go of the old baggage. And Rahu and Ketu are like the guideposts of your journey, showing where are you pushed to grow and where you are being asked to release. Rahu is the new road. It's something unfamiliar, uncomfortable, but it's where the growth comes. Ketu is the road you've traveled many times. It holds your skills, talents, and also your old habits that can keep you stuck if you don't move forward. The real change comes when you use Ketu's gifts for Rahu's growth while letting go of parts that hold you back. For example, your Rahu is in Aries sign and Ketu is in Libra sign. That means your growth is, or your ambition is, to initiate things, to start something new, to not be afraid to risk. And at the same time, you have the talent for communicating strategically and solve conflicts. However, if you overuse the Ketu talents, for example, you will not speak up for yourself in order to escalate from the conflict, or you will be just the people pleaser. You will stay stuck in your comfort zone and you will not be able to achieve your karmic ambition. Your birth chart sets your karmic road or the lessons you came here to work on. That doesn't change. Every 18 months, Rahu and Ketu shifts into the new sign, highlighting the areas of lives where those lessons will play out. It's like you are in the same class, but every 18 months you do a different assignment through a different subject. This year, the focus is on the Leo Aquarius Axis. From May 2025 to November 2026, Rahu will be in Aquarius and Ketu will be in Leo. Rahu in Aquarius pushes growth through community, collaborations, networking, and long-term goals. Ketu in Leo asks you to let go of ego-driven habits, old creative roles, or the need to control the spotlight. If you have placements like your moon, your ascendant, or any other planet in the sign of Aquarius or Leo, you will feel this eclipse most likely the most. The events that will happen will be personal and hard to ignore. For example, you could step away from the solo creative project you've been holding on to for years and joining a community whose work reaches thousands of people. It's still creative, but your focus shifts from personal recognition to shared impact. Eclipses happen when Sun and Moon aligns exactly with Rahu and Ketu. That's why they are so intense. It's like a spotlight hitting both areas of life. Solar eclipse is when the moon passes between Earth and the sun. A lunar eclipse is when Earth's shadow falls on the moon. Energetically, eclipses act like reset buttons. They speed up endings and beginnings. For example, you might be thinking about quitting your job for years and suddenly your boss resigns and a new role opens and you have to decide right away. What was a slow thought process becomes a fast turning point. And the effect of eclipse we can feel up to 6 months. The Eclipse Corridor is the 2 weeks between the first eclipse and the second eclipse. This is when the energy is unstable and shifting fast. This year's corridor is starting September 7 and ends September 21. During this period, it's advisable not to start new projects, sign major agreements, or make major decisions in life. However, if you need medical assistance that cannot wait, don't take into consideration the eclipses. For example, if you are planning to launch a business or move to a different city or to start anything new, wait until September 21 so you're making decisions with clear energy. Of course, if it's a medical condition that requires immediate action, don't wait for the eclipses to pass by. Take care of it right away. To analyze how this eclipse will affect you, it's important to check the role of the ruler of Aquarius and Leo in your own natal chart. The ruler of Aquarius is Saturn and of Leo is the Sun. If you have a strong placement of Saturn in your chart, that means you will handle Rahu's push in Aquarius with consistency and structure. If your sun is balanced, letting go of old ego-driven Leo's patterns will be easier. If the rulers, Saturn and Sun in your chart, are weak or in an unfavorable position, you might feel these events heavier, more difficult, or more emotional. For example, two people could join the same new professional network. One with a strong Saturn placement integrates smoothly and sees results quickly. The other with a weaker Saturn struggles with the boundaries, follow through, or finding the right contacts. Also, when analyzing the effects of solar and lunar eclipses, it's important to take into consideration Jupiter and Saturn transits. Saturn and Jupiter are like a background music of the year. At all this time, while Rahu Ketu will be in Aquarius and Leo, Saturn will be in Pisces, asking for quiet endings, healing, letting go in certain areas of your life. And until May 2026, Jupiter will be in Gemini, bringing opportunities, connection in other areas of life. These two energies blend with the eclipses. Saturn decides where you need patience and discipline, and Jupiter opens door for new opportunities and growth. For example, you might be building a new friendship or network with Rahu in Aquarius. Saturn will request you to let go of a fear you have in private. Ketu in Leo will ask you to let go of your ego. Jupiter, at the same time, will encourage you to speak in public. So everything happens at the same time. We need to take into considerations all four transits. Here's how to make the most of this eclipse season. Watch my videos for each rising sign and see which area of your life activates this eclipse. Check your Saturn and Sun placements in your chart. See how you will handle these changes. And remember, the events happen during eclipse season are a bigger part of 18 months chapter. This eclipse season will bring endings, beginnings, and turning points, especially if you have planets in Leo or Aquarius. Watch your rising sign forecast next to see where exactly it will happen in your life.